Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since I did a video, but this is the gist of what I'm trying to tell you in this series of videos. Um, it's called snowbirding. I've been a full-time RV'er for 21 years. I've been a snowbird. In other words, I just like this hummingbird here. I I travel I head south in the wintertime and I head back north in the summertime. And I have a motorhome with solar panels. And this is just a short, terrible picture of the solar panels on my RV. But anyway, this is the springtime map. This is April 21st. This time of the year, I'm in Arizona. I'm down here where there's no snow. And my computer is operating really strangely, but I'm just going to do this video and hope you bear with me. Anyway, like I say, I've been a full-time RV'er for 21 years, mostly out west. And the reason I'm out west is because there's a lot of government land that you can camp on. BLM land where you can camp for 14 days. Then you're supposed to move at least 25 miles, but there's millions of acres out in the western states: Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Utah, and New Mexico. But in any case, like I say, I pretty much spend my winters in southern California or Arizona, and then I move up into Nevada. Southern Nevada is a good spot because it starts getting hot in Arizona before the snow all melts up in northern parts of the West. So after quite a few years, I found some really good spots in southern Nevada where I can camp for free. And of course, I have solar panels, and I make use of the sun. I don't really use. I have a generator in my motorhome. I don't generally use that. I have a large propane tank which I used on my for my heat if I need it, and of course for the stove and the oven. Anyway, like I say, we're gonna move right along here. I keep my eye on the forecast. You know, this was the forecast for May, and at this point, I was in southern Nevada. I'm waiting for the snow to melt and for it to warm up in northern Nevada and further. But anyway, this is just a regular old monthly temperature map, and I pay attention to that. I've been doing that for 21 years. This is the April 2025 current temperature map. And you can see what I'm talking about. It's already getting hot down in Arizona. It's still pretty cold up in northern Nevada and elsewhere up north. But in southern Nevada, it's right there at 80, right where it's comfortable. Anyway, like I say, I've been a full-time RV'er for 21 years. I had a 4-travel motorhome in my first one. I was real happy with it. 4-travel builds a great motorhome. They're great if you want to live off the grid because they have large water tanks and large waste tanks. They also have ample room for batteries. And in this is my current battery situation. This is a 300 amp hour lithium battery. This is a small AGM battery which I used for the house while I was plugged in for COVID. Before that, I had golf cart batteries, and they started to go bad, and I didn't know whether I was going to go back out on the road and be, camping off the grid or not. So I bought this battery, and of course, this is a big old 8D Starlink battery. It starts my Cummins engine. That's what I have in this 4-travel motorhome. And over here in the corner is this is a 3,500 watt inverter. I have 2 inverters. This 3,500 watt will run my toaster. It will run the microwave, and it will also run a pizza oven that I have that I like to use. I'll tell you right up front, 300 amp hours is really not enough to be running a pizza oven or the microwave for longer than a few seconds. But it runs the toaster just fine. And when I don't need that much power, I have an 800 watt ProSine pure sine wave inverter that I use for running my computer, and anything else that I use day to day. Moving right along here. Like I say, this is my second 4-travel. This is a Grand Villa. Mine is a 1993. They're tremendous motorhomes. They're built really well. They have gorgeous woodworking inside, and like I say, they've got big water and waste tanks, which you don't really need if you're going to be in an RV park. But if you want to camp off grid, this is what you want. And let's see, moving right along here. Here's my 36-foot Grand Villa. Right now I'm towing a Honda CRV, which I like. I towed a Suzuki Samurai for years, and of course the Honda CRV isn't as good an off-road vehicle as a Suzuki Samurai, but I don't go that many places off grid anymore. I'm 75 years old, and to be honest with you, the reason that I am camping off the grid is because I can't afford to live in an RV park. Okay. Since COVID, especially since COVID, the inflation has made it so that the only place that I can really live is off the grid. So, like I say, my coach is set up for that. I've got awnings. These awnings are great. I've got solar panels. I've got air conditioning that I just don't use. I have a swamp cooler, which I'm going to get to in a little bit. But anyway, this is being, like I say, I've been a full-time snowbird for 21 years. And this is where I'm at right now. This is northern Nevada. It's wide open country. It's been really dry up here. And that's why I am where I am. If a fire was to come through, I don't have to worry about it burning my rig down. I mean, there's gold in the hills out here. I prospect for gold, so even in the summertime, it's cool. It cools off at night here. So in the morning, I'll go out and I'll look for gold with my metal detector out in these mountains. And there's gold all around here. I haven't found any this year, but I have found quite a bit in the past. So what else is coming up here? Okay, this is a picture of my southern Nevada camp spot. I was looking for one in this general area, and all of a sudden I stumbled across this big open parking lot. It happens to be on BLM land, and so I stayed there. I was there for a couple of weeks this spring while I was waiting for it to warm up in northern Nevada. And this is my swamp cooler. This is a RV'er swamp cooler. It runs on like 100 watts. It holds 5 gallons of water. And in this particular area, the hottest it gets is like low 90s. As a matter of fact, this is the first week in August, and I believe we've got 3 or 4 days where it's going to be 95 or more. And this swamp cooler is all I need for to be comfortable in this heat because of the humidity. Anyway, I've meant to do a whole bunch of videos, and I'm going to be doing them as time goes on here. But if you're interested in RVing and being a snowbird, by all means, tap that lucky gold horseshoe down there in the right-hand corner. It only takes a second. It doesn't cost a dime. If you're into RVing and want to learn about RVing off the grid and where you can snowbird, I mean, everybody knows about Quartzsite, and I'm going to get to that in a coming video. But it's a little too crowded around Quartzsite for me. Although I went there when I first escaped to the RV, and Quartzsite is a great place. It's actually, I like it a lot better before the season when it gets so busy, because there's a lot of businesses that are dedicated to RVers down there. Anyway, like I say, this is the change for me. I started out this channel doing horse racing videos, and I switched over to RVing because that's more what I'm into these days, and actually what I have been and what I'm better at. I have more information about full-time RVing than I do about horse racing. But anyway, this is Laughlin007 signing off for now. I've got some links in the video description down below to items that every RVer should know about: swamp coolers, inverters, lithium batteries, and basically anything else that you would need to make your RV, whether it's a motorhome, a class class A, B, or C, a trailer, or a fifth wheel camper. Like I say, it doesn't really matter what you're camping in. What matters is knowing what you can do and how you can make your camping experience better. And that's what I'm here to do. And like I say, I've been tied up. I've got a million ideas for videos that I'm going to do, but you got to start somewhere, folks. And being a snowbird is going to be a real popular thing now, because there's a lot of people that can't afford to pay rent at the prices that they're asking. And unfortunately, that's just a fact of life. You have to live where you can afford. And fortunately, I'm happy that I'm able to do this. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And like I say, tap that lucky gold horseshoe down there in the right-hand corner and subscribe. It only takes a second. It doesn't cost a dime. And thanks for watching. Good luck out there.